What's up, YouTube fans? It's been a while since I've done a review, but I figured I'd get this guy. I really have always liked Seaspray, and I know it's not a Masterpiece figure, but I think it's pretty cool. So we're going to check this guy out, and you know, I had this figure as a child, and one of my cousins came over and pretended like it was theirs and took it. And I never had it after that. I never had this figure, and I always wanted it. And it was a figure that like kind of eluded me until, you know, and then once I became an adult, I didn't want to buy the G1 version because I don't have any G1 figures. So I'm glad Hasbro finally made this thing. I know there's a bunch of Masterpiece versions coming out, but again, I stick to Takara and Hasbro for the most part if they make a figure. If they don't, then I might venture into the third-party realm, but other than that, I pretty much stick to them. So anyway, not much for the box, just kind of a fake image here of Seaspray on the water, and then you got product shots here. These are 3D renders, not actual product shots. I'm not sure where they use those. But that's really it. You got a little bio there. So we're going to get this guy open, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got him out of his packaging. Here he is. The Titans Return Seaspray. I did come with a collector's card here. It's actually kind of damaged up here. Kind of got squeezed in the package. But it's again a nice thick cardboard card. You've got actually a vehicle shot here. Usually you have a robot mode shot here. And then his specs on the back. It says... that's confusing. On the front it says Seaspray, and here it says Gnaw. No, I don't know why it has a different name here. That's a little confusing. He's not a headmaster, so I don't know what that is. That looks like an error of some kind. Anyway, there's the card. It's all right, I guess. It's not terrible. Now, taking a look at the figure, he does come with this separate gun here, but I find that to be pretty stupid. It doesn't look like a gun at all. It just looks like a piece of his body. So I think I'd rather put that right back onto his body. And I think that looks a lot better. Now he is pretty posable, but there's definitely some limitations. If you've got his feet out wide like that, you can't get his feet to bend. They do have some forward and backwards like that. So you can get some, you know, maybe some walking, but not really. There's not a lot of posability here. And in terms of paint, it's not bad, but there are some issues here. So here on top of his head, you can see there's a little bit of paint rub or paint missing. I don't know. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that. That's not cool. The paint on the chest is fine. It looks okay. And he's got some sticker or tampo details there, which are nice. And this also has a tampoed Autobot symbol. Oops, sorry. It's off camera there. You have the tampoed Autobot symbol, and then you have another one on this, so when you put this on, it still shows up. So that's nice. I'm glad that they included that. And I think his chest definitely looks better with that piece on. You get a little bit more bulk to him. But yeah, that's sort of the figure in terms of paint. That's pretty much it. A little bit of paint on the windows here, and the head is painted. That's pretty much it. I'm sorry, these little gray pieces as well. In terms of articulation, you do get a rotation on the head, but it's very tight and a little bit hard to get to. You have a ball joint for the arm. Goes out about to there. You have a ball jointed elbow that gives you a little bit more than 90 degrees. Nothing on the fist or hand. That's just one piece. For the legs, you get looks like a ball joint. Yeah, it is a ball joint. But it doesn't really go outwards. That's about all it goes. You do get full forward and backwards. You get a thigh swivel. You get a full knee bend in both directions, so you can have weird poses. You get a little bit of ankle twist here, or ankle tilt, I'm sorry, but no ankle pivot, which kind of makes it hard to have him in a nice A stance, and that's sort of unfortunate. But and that's pretty much it for articulation. I mean, you do have these on the back, but they're also kind of tight. The whole thing feels a little bit cheap to me. It's not the best quality, to be honest. I think they could have done a little better. Now, in terms of size, let's get into comparison here. Here is Masterpiece Bumblebee, and he is definitely too small, which is what I feared when I bought him. I thought he might look okay with the Masterpiece set, but he's a little too small. He's just about under 4 inches. To the top of his blades here is just about 4 inches, so pretty small little guy. Definitely smaller than Bumblebee in robot mode. But overall, not bad looking character. I think he's pretty cool for what he is. I guess I had really high expectations for this figure. I don't know why. It was only 11 bucks on eBay, but I was really hoping I could use this as a stand-in Masterpiece. I don't think I can at this point. So let's let this guy transform into robot mode, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back from transforming this guy, and he actually looks pretty good in vehicle mode. I really like the way this turned out. It's definitely a well done transformation. You definitely don't need the instructions. Very, very simple and intuitive transformation, and I liked it. It was a good transformation. You can have it without this piece here, but I think this definitely adds an element that you need. You know, that little bit of chunk to it. I don't know why. I just feel like that's sort of needed for this guy. But overall, it's a really good looking hovercraft. It doesn't have wheels or anything. It doesn't float, obviously. These do spin. They're a little tight, but that's really it for vehicle mode. Just for a quick comparison, here he is with the Masterpiece Red Bumblebee. He's very similar, but in terms of width, he's about the same. Length, a little bit shorter than Masterpiece Bumblebee. So, pretty small little guy here. Definitely just not going to fit it on a Masterpiece shelf. I'm realizing that now. I know I did get some measurements before I bought this guy, but I still thought he'd be pretty cool. He does remind me of the original G1 toy, which is very cool. It's one of my nostalgic toys for me. So I really like this. It's just, it doesn't fit in my collection, and I'm not about to start collecting Legends class figures here. So while this is a great figure, I really like it. If I was collecting Legends, I'd definitely keep it. It does have some cool effects here. You got some boosters or something on the back, so that's nice. Well, overall, it's well done again. Sorry for the cutaway, guys. I forgot one little feature here. You can have a Titan Master sit inside this guy. So what you want to do is open up this top part here. And there's a little thing, and then we're going to put in the Titan Master, or the Headmaster for Blaster. Now, I like that they painted these. I've noticed that a lot of the other ones that have come out, they're not painted. I don't know why they don't paint them. And it looks a lot better when it's painted. Anyway, you stick this in here just like that. His feet kind of sit forward. And then you close it, and he's inside, which is a pretty cool little feature. You know, you can store a little guy in there. I love that they're doing these, little playability features that make the figure just that much more, interesting, that much more value for your money. So, again, a great feature there for all fans. That's pretty much it for the Headmaster feature. I definitely won't be keeping. I'll be selling this on eBay, so if you're interested, you can check out my eBay page. But that's really it, guys. I have to say that I do recommend this, especially for those that collect Legends class or like just the Titan's Return line in general. This is one of the better figures. There's not really any flaws with it, other than this weird thing, which I can't tell if it's on purpose or by accident, but it's a good figure. I would definitely recommend it. So go ahead and pick this up if you're looking for this. They're starting to have reissues of it on pretty much every retailer. I got this one from ages 3 and up, but you can get it from really anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, I got this from eBay, but you can get this really from any retailer now. I think it's about $17.99 or something like that. $10.99. I can't remember. But it's available. You can find it, or you can go hunting, toy hunting, and good luck with that. But that's it, guys. Please subscribe and like if you like my videos, and please leave me any comments, and we will see you next time.